I'm standing by my teammates at both club and country. Together we're going to continue the fight against racism. The words of our very own Phil Foden, who stands alongside EA and Manchester City in the support for no room for racism. Enough is enough.
Never had a chance, not never.
Hello and welcome to this month's In The Game. My name's Kyle Walker and as always I'm joined by
Joleon Leicester.
And this month's In The Game, we're going to be looking all at Manchester City's February form, a recap from our esports players, and we might even have a little bit of a competition for you at the end as well. But first, Joleon, 20 wins in a row in all competitions for Manchester City, 12 in the Premier League as well. What a start to the year it's been. Another record for us. The previous record was 9, set by Bolton Wanderers and Manchester United as well. City seem back to their best. So what's changed? Another unbeaten month?
Well, nothing's changed. They're just continuing what they're doing. Literally nothing has changed. Just sweeping teams to the side. I don't know what it is or what's different in regards to just the mentality. They've got a belief now, and I think seen it with teams in the past, United's, Liverpool's and Chelsea's and Arsenal's to the extent. Teams have gone into games and the opposition just fear them before it's even started, and I think City have that kind of aura about them now.
Now, it feels like with Manchester City, they're just gathering momentum, obviously still involved in 4 competitions. Everyone's throwing that Q word around. We're not going to do that just yet, but it does feel like there's a positive mindset from all of the players. They just keep on going and going and going, and no one can stop them.
Yeah, and that's what I think Pep has kind of installed in the players from day one. I think the kind of the short kind of cliche of it's one game at a time. I think he literally installs that, and the players see there's no kind of like hardness on each other in regards to which game are you going to be playing in, which game are you not going to be playing in. I think every game is geared up to as an individual kind of status, and the players are just enjoying it. Obviously, you're going to be featuring in high quality games that mean so much to the club. So again, it's just exciting to see. It's just exciting.
How difficult is that, though, as a player, when you know you're gathering momentum, you're in all of these competitions, but the manager's saying we just focus on the next game? But for you, surely you must be getting a little bit excited. It's the business end of the season. They're 12 points clear. Everything seems to be going well. Yeah,
I'm guessing there will be players looking at the league tables thinking, well, if we win the next how many games, we can win the league and stuff like that. And as you get closer to finals, like the League Cup, the few games before the run into that, players will be looking at that game thinking, I need to make sure I'm available for that game. So as much as it is one game at a time, the mentality suggests that they're doing that. There will become a time where you focus on 2 or 3 games ahead just to the status of them games.
Never had a chance, not never.
Right, moving on from the Premier League, it's time to jump to the E-Premier League, where our very own Ryan and Shells have successfully qualified for the E-Premier League finals and will represent Manchester City later this year. So let's have a look at some of the best bits from the playoffs.
That 13-2 victory filled him with a lot of confidence, as you expect it would. Oh, no, and for Shells on the finesse! Come forward. Look at R9. Trying to play on the back line of the defender. Couple of scoop turns. Ball rolls. Oh, it's brilliant! Firmino back to Curtis Jones. Where will that gap appear? Brilliant feet. Back to Pele. Drops the shoulder. Dances in the box. Oh, my days!
Pele, elastical. McGeady spin. Ball roll. Send team packing.
Quite a lot of Rashford from that sort of angle. On the counter-attack. Lovely ball into the box!
On the counter-attack. Lovely ball into the box!
Take a bow, Pele! That might be the goal. Oh, no. Trying to enjoy himself in the box. And oh my God, he is! Shell, stop it!
Oh, no. Trying to enjoy himself in the box, and oh my God, he is! Shell, stop it!
He enjoyed that one, and so did we.
All I can say is wow. I mean, Joleon, incredible performances from Ryan and Shells right there. Another E-Premier League finals. Do you think we could see a double swoop? Manchester City taking it in the Premier League and the E-Premier League?
It wouldn't surprise me with the City first team doing what they do and Shells and Ryan. Yeah, I expect nothing less from them guys. So hopefully that's the case.
What a performance it was from both of them. Guys, if you're watching this and you need some tips, just come to me and Joleon will help you before the E-Premier League. Right, Joleon?
Yeah,
we up for that?
Let it go. You are crap. You are rubbish at FIFA. Rubbish.
All right, I will take that because I am. I'm not even going to argue with you.
To be fair, I'm poor at this one. FIFA 21's not being kind to me.
Right, well, looking ahead at our next few fixtures, the standout game is obviously the Manchester derby. The last 3 results against United have been a bit of a mix, a win, a draw and a loss, but a win in this game would really take us on to the next step towards the title. What do you think we can expect to see, Joleon?
I think it can be, hopefully more exciting than the first league game. That was pretty subdued. And again, it was a kind of reflection of where both teams were at the time. Both totally in different places now, but I think they're going to have to try to win this game rather than come and knock to lose, and that will play straight into City's hands. Any team that tries to win the game from the offset, you can get punished.
Well, going into that game then, Joleon, for Manchester City, can they just be in the driving seat throughout the entire game because they know that Manchester United have to bring it to them?
Form would suggest that. And again, as much as United are going in the right direction, their fans are going to want to see them try to win this game and not try to lose. And we expect our team to go and win every game and try to win every game. So again, hopefully it breeds for a good contest, but I expected City to just dominate possession as per usual and respect what Man United can do on the counter-attack, but I'm sure the lads will have something to say about that.
Now, even though Manchester City is sat top of the table, you'd think the pressure would be on them, but they're just taking everything in their stride, and the pressure seems to be on the other teams that are chasing us.
Yeah, definitely. I think everyone's come to the conclusion that we're going to win the league. I know Pep and the team won't admit it yet, but there's got to be a real feeling of unbeatable at the moment. And if you hear everyone's kind of quotes after the games when they face them, they're saying it's the best team in the league and possibly Europe. So that doesn't just come after the game. You must have had that mindset before the game. So if you're going into the game thinking that, where does that leave you? You know what I mean? It's going to be hard to kind of combat that thought process during the game. So hopefully that's the case from weekend.
Now, earlier on in the show, you might remember that we mentioned we have some competitions for you. Well, we're giving you the opportunity to win a virtual coaching session with one of our esports pros, followed by a FIFA 21 match against the Manchester City superstar, the Stockport Iniesta, Phil Foden. But not only that, there's also a range of other prizes available. And Joleon, I heard that you have something else to offer as well.
Yes, I'm offering my time services if needed, and if you can class as a prize. Yeah, 30-minute call with any individual to cheer each other up. Not that we need it as City fans at the moment with 20 games and hopefully more games unbeaten and a winning streak. So yeah, I'm about it if anyone wants to have a conversation and that is an inspiration to enter the competition, please use it.
And as well, I'm going to chuck it in there. If you want a virtual coaching session with me on FIFA, I'll give it you for free. Anyone who wants that session right there, I'll just give it to you, all right? Entries start at £5 and every penny raised will be matched by the City Football Group. The money will go towards supporting targeted recovery projects near each of City Football Group's clubs, which all aim to make a positive difference in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. You have until the 25th of March to enter. So what are you waiting for? Make sure you head to www.citizensgiving.org or click the link in the description below. And as always, good luck. Now, Joleon, another In the Game done and dusted. And when we return in a month's time, when I'm speaking to you again, will Manchester City remain unbeaten? That's the big question.
Hopefully. There's no evidence to suggest it won't be the case. Obviously, it's the busiest end of the season now. So teams are fighting for everything, every game, every minute, every ball. So hopefully City can continue this run of form. And yeah, remarkable.
It is indeed. Right there, we have it. In the Game, we are finished. My name's Kyle Walker.
I'm Johnny Lescott.
And we'll see you soon.
Dance for that then. Never had a chance, not never.